Hi everyone, welcome to the very first episode of Decoding Central Asia. My name is Yokebulon. I'm a PhD student at Michigan State University, and in this series, I'll be breaking down research articles, sharing insights, and raising awareness about Central Asia, a region that often gets overlooked in global scholarship. Think about it. When we talk about academic research, there is a flood of studies on Europe, East Asia, or the Middle East. But Central Asia, it's almost invisible. Why is that? Part of the reason lies in history. During the Soviet era, Central Asian studies were tightly controlled and framed through Moscow's perspective. Let's take Kazakhstan. It was under the shadows of Russian Empire, and then the Soviet Union, altogether for about 260 years. After the collapse of the Soviet Union, in the end of 1991, Western scholarship paid some attention to Central Asia, mostly geopolitics, oil, and then so-called Great Game. But deep research on society, culture, and identity remained limited. Even today, if you search major journals, Central Asia is underrepresented compared to other regions. Funding is scarce, data access is difficult, and the region is often treated as a peripheral case rather than a subject in its own right. Now, don't get me wrong. There are dedicated scholars and scientists working on Central Asia and Central Asian topics. However, their numbers are considerably smaller when compared to those focusing on other global regions. This isn't just an academic gap or a gap in academia. It shapes how policymakers, businesses, and even ordinary people around the world understand or misunderstand Central Asia. Limited research means limited voices and perspectives in global conversations. For me, this is personal. As someone researching identity and social relations in Kazakhstan and being Central Asian myself, I often see how much is missing from the broader academic map. That is why I started this project, to make Central Asia great again, to make it more visible. We will do one discussion at a time. See you next time.